lights. We've got something. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh, it runs. Well, g'day and welcome to Jojo Moto. Unfortunately, I've done it again. I've bought another bike. Alright, well I'm getting a little bit older now and they say that, you know, men shouldn't have motorcycles after 40. And I agree, 40 motorcycles is just too much, so having a few in the shed here I think is acceptable. 1998 Honda CB600 Hornet, the Hornet edition. I don't know what that means. I know nothing about the bike really, but yeah, look, the little story goes along like this. I was just scanning Facebook marketplaces. I always do, you know, every day. I'm always looking on there, and I saw this bike come up, and it had $150, 150. I was like, you know, as usual, they put up free and they put up 1, 2, 3, 4 and all those sort of things. So I just said, yeah, mate, I'll pick it up, thinking it was going to be $1,500. And he messaged back and said, cool, look, the bike needs a bit of work. It's a bit rough. It's a 600, not a 650. He was worried about that. He said he's tried to clean the carbies, this, that, and the other, and it's just it's not running. So, you know, it is what it is. And so I just sort of did a res check and made sure that, you know, the bike wasn't stolen or written off or anything like that, and just messaged and confirmed, mate, the trailer is hooked up, I've got the $150 cash and I'm coming this afternoon to pick it up. And he said, yep, you're good to go. So I was pretty stoked and excited when he said we're good to go for the $150. What I did do is I sort of had my phone sneaky filming and recording as I went and looked at the bike, so I'll just play a bit of that footage now so you guys can check it out. Good afternoon. Yeah, well, thank you. How you going? Joe?
Yeah, good, Darren.
Darren, how you going, Darren?
Nice, man.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Yeah. Been sitting for a good couple of years.
Yeah, yep.
But, yeah, it's all there.
So, the story goes that it had some bad fuel or something.
Yeah.
Have you sort of mucked around with the carbies or anything yet?
I tried to pull them apart,
yeah,
they're all rusted together and that.
Yeah. So then they're all done, need
Yeah.
fully rebuilding and everything,
Yeah, probably even replacing
Okay, sure. Yep.
to get them apart.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other than
Cool,
that,
something to
she's all
tinker
there.
with in the shed, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Keep me busy for a while by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'll take it.
Sweet.
No need to question it really, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Drives the bike there.
Keys are all there and everything, so that's a good start.
Yep.
Something else as well.
Yeah.
So how long have you had it for, do you reckon?
6 years.
Oh right, okay. Yep.
Yeah, so.
And so you rode it for a number of years and then
Yeah,
let it sit.
got the weekends a bit. And
Yep.
Forgot about it for a while. And when
Yeah.
we started and the fuel had gone off. And
Just bugging everything, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It was sort of paid $1,500 when I bought it. So
Yep.
how much do I spend on it?
Yeah.
When I've been sitting for a year in the shed, no one ridden it anyway. So, but,
Cool.
no,
Alright.
All loaded up. Let's get it back in the shed.
So that was a while ago now. I've just chucked it in the shed and parked it. I've got my other bike still, project bike still going and whatever. I didn't really want to start this, but I've got other things that I need to do and want to do and whatever. And sort of unfortunately or fortunately, it's just motivated me to just get in, get this job done, and flip the bike or ride it or do whatever I want to do with it. But it's motivated me to just get to work on it. So let's have a little look over the bike and see what we can see. And we're doing this kind of together. I haven't really looked over it at all. As I said, I just parked it in the corner, and we'll sort of start to look at a few things and make some decisions on what we're going to do with the bike in the long run.
All right, so as you just heard, it is a 1998 Honda CB600 Hornet. Apparently they're actually a really fast bike, like really cool for a 600. But nearly 100,000 Ks, 94,000 Ks on it. And my fear is that you may have heard in that other bit of the video, the guy parked it up and tried to start and just wouldn't start. He's had the carbies off. And my fear is that he's had the carbies off and he's found the balls are all rusty or something like that, like something major, and the bike's just never going to run. If that's the case, you know, we'll just probably put it back together and see if we can sell it the way it is or wreck it, whatever we need to do. Like all the wheels and tyres are nice on it. It's got this awesome stain tune exhaust. So it might be worth wrecking it in the end, but you know, fingers crossed, we can just get it running. That would be the absolute ultimate thing if we can get it running. It's got lots and lots of little bits that we'd do after that. Like if we can get it running, happy days, let's go and fix up the brake master cylinder and all the other bits and pieces that needs doing. But yes, job number one is to get it running. Get the seat off, get into where the battery is, see if we even get dash lights or anything like that, and then it'll be tank off and checking the carbies and seeing what's going on now. Hey yo. Alright. Oh yeah, farm bolts already. Oh gosh. Oh, it stinks like a rat's nest. Whew. Well, there was a battery. Rightio. Like that. Dynavolt. Yeah, right. Right, peeps. Call your voltage now. I'm going to say 3 volts. Let's see what we get. 2.1 volts. A little bit off. You guys know I say it all the time. Do what I say, not what I do. Just go and buy a new battery. If this is you, just go and buy a new battery. Do you want to burn your shed down? No. So just go and buy a new battery. We've got 14.8 volts going into that battery now. We'll leave it for a few hours, check it out. Realistically, if the battery's dead, we just get another battery. But if we can resurrect that one, it's saving us $50 or whatever that battery's going to be. So nothing's connected. She's good to go off. What is that? Oh, that's the fuel tank. Yo. Everything's already undone for me, hey? Cool. I don't understand. What else could be holding this thing together? Alright, well this is one of those moment of truth moments. We've got some charge in the battery at least to put lights on, so let's flick on the key and see what happens. Hopefully we don't get any weird sparks or anything. Oh, we got lights. We've got something. Yes, that's so awesome. We have some lights. Alright. Oh, stop it. We've got indicators. I don't know about the headlight. I don't think anything's happening with the headlight. Oh, we got some high beam going, but no low beam. Okay. It seems to have some LED globe in it too. Time to do some sketchy stuff. Doo-da, doo-da. Time to do some sketchy stuff. Doo-da-doo-da-day. Time to put some bets on. First thing is, will it crank? Will it crank? We got lights on the dash. We got kill switch on. We got crank. We've got crank. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm so happy with that already. So even with the cranking just then, we had the oil light come on just at the start, and then it turned off as I was cranking it. So we got oil pressure as well. This is all looking good. I seem to be saying this far too often these days. Do what I say, not what I do. This is not spray and wipe. This is a bit of petrol, a bit of premium, BP's finest. I'm gonna give it a few squirts into each carb. Give it a hit, see if she can fire. It's scary, man. She's got some headlight going there too. All of a sudden, the headlight works. I just sort of saw a bit of a flame or something shoot out of there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That's what I was worried about, backfiring through here. Ooh. Did you guys see that flame? Or is it too bright? Big flame pop hanging out there. Yeah, that starter motor's starting to get warm, so I think we're going to just flag it for a minute. Yeah, start looking at fueling and how we get fuel to it, because if we can get fuel to it, it seems like it's going to run. Starter motor has cooled down, and I think we're just going to be a bit more persistent with it. Just keep trying. I've got it filming from this side so you guys can maybe see the flames, and also we're going to be filming for the Instagrams as well. So here we go. Let's give it another hit, see what happens. She's kicking. Woo! Whoa! Ooh, that's what I don't want to happen. Got a big old pop and backfire over here somewhere. Far out. Oh, damn! Did you guys hear that? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Wow! So what is that? Is that like ignition timing or something like that, or? I don't know.
Well, it is 6 months or so later. I'm just being, life gets in the way as usual with these projects, but I just came out to the shed and pumped up the tyres on the bike and thought, you know what, it's time to get cracking on a little bit, and got the pry bar in and just sort of jimmied the carbs out. So the carbs are out of the bike, which is really cool. And here they are on the deck here, ready to start stripping down and having a good look over them, cleaning everything up. I don't want to go too far. I'd really love to just pull the float bowls off, give it a little clean in there, make sure there's nothing too crazy, and be good and done. That'd be nice, but we'll just see once we start pulling things apart, I guess. And the truth. So look. Oh, it's clean. It's not like fully manky or anything like that, so that's good. Just sort of polishing the seat, you just want it to get in there, but in and around sort of thing. Yeah. Second one is a bit dirtier. It's a bit sort of dusty and grimy in there, but we know it's had fuel sitting in it for years, so everything cleaned up. Everything looks good. Now I'll whack it back on to the bike. The next thing I want to do is actually check spark. Only sparking off the outside of the plug, not actually from the, I don't know, the tip part of it, whatever you call that part of the plug. Okay. So at least this one's sparking across to the tip of it. Maybe we just need a new set of plugs. But the spark seems so faint though. Given it a good wire brush and a bit of sanding on the contacts and bits and pieces, so we'll give it another little try and see what happens. There we go. Now we're getting a proper spark. Okay, so maybe we'll just clean up all the plugs. All the carbs are clean. We know everything's good in there. We've got spark on every cylinder, and you know, pretty clean spark plugs now, knowing that they all at least have some spark. As always, do what I say, not what I do. We've got a funnel hooked up to the fuel line. At least we'll be able to see if the carbs actually stay not leaking as well. Oh my gosh, it runs! It's idling, it's sitting there running and idling. You've got to be kidding me. Probably burnt through all that fuel now. Are you serious? We've probably destroyed those plugs by now. They're probably covered in fuel, all sorts of bad. But look, we know it runs, so that's just amazing. I'm so happy with that. So now the real process starts, I guess. We'll make sure it's got oil in it, make sure it's got water in it. We'll shout at a new set of plugs and a battery and all those sort of things because we know that it'll run. And then, yeah, fingers crossed we can just get it running nicely and idling and doing everything that it needs to do and starting easily. We'll put the airbox back on and do all those sorts of things and fuel tank on with some fresh fuel in it. But yeah, we'll just go from there and see what happens. Now that we know it somewhat starts and runs, I shouted at a new battery and a set of brand new plugs. So I think the next thing we're going to do is start chucking the airbox back in and then go from there, put the new plugs in, then the new battery can go in and new tank on and all the rest of it, and I've just drained the tank and yeah, I just want it sort of a little bit back together and running. I was just about to put the airbox back in and thought, I better check the condition of the air filter sort of thing, and pulling it out, it looks nice and good, all good. Oh no, okay, we've got wasps everywhere, mate. So we'll give the airbox a good old tidy out because we're going to have all dirt and mud and bits and pieces in there. We do not want that sucked in through the engine, so yeah, let's give it a good tidy up. See what happens with this first and see if we got, yep, we got power. You are joking. I cannot believe how easily and well that just started and ran. It runs smooth, it runs beautifully. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. The fuel leaking down there is just because I didn't put a hose clamp on the bottom of the tank sort of thing, so it just started straight up, like not even a thought. Let's fix this fuel and we might be able to put the seat on it and ride it. Wow. Yes, it's the weekend, and yes, I'm being a hobo in my hobo clothes. It's fine. See what happens. Let's muck around and find out, hey? Just don't touch the brakes, the front brakes. Just pretend they're not there. Rightio. Oh yeah, the battery's not even held in. Yep, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. That's all normal. Don't worry about any of that stuff. brake going on. That's fine. That's good. Did I bolt everything back down? I wonder what's not attached right now and what should be. Oh, come on, keep going, keep running. Okay, so she's a bit boggy, hey? Oh, no. It's like she wants to run with the choke on almost. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, what are you doing? He just wants to go. Get ready on that kill switch, huh? I think I might have adjusted that idle a bit high or something. Something's a bit funky there. Just all of a sudden wants to go sometimes. And then she doesn't. Oh well, she's sort of running and riding. I reckon that's a plus. Sort of running and riding. It's a good start. 150 bucks, huh? Overall, it's pretty cool. I don't know, runs and rides, if you want to classify it as running and riding, I guess. Awesome. Okay, that is where we are going to leave this episode. I'm super stoked. 150 bucks. Just a fun little thing to tinker on in the shed. If you guys, look out on Facebook Marketplace and whatever, and find a cool little deal like this, because this is just so fun to just muck around with and just something to have in the shed to play with, and yeah, to have it running now and somewhat riding and working out little issues and things like that. It's just, I love this stuff. It's just so much fun. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We had a lot of fun with the backfiring and all the bits and pieces and getting it running, and super happy with it, and actually getting to ride it today, which is amazing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Do the subscribe, the notification, share it with your friends if you enjoyed it, or even if you didn't, just share it with them anyway. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Down here. It's always worrying when you find bits and pieces on the bikes. You never know what you're going to find. Right, we got a plastic bag and we got a rag full of stuff. What do you guys reckon? I'm thinking fuses and bits of junk and then tools, but you never know. You never know. You never know. This is that sort of scary archaeology stuff. Hopefully you don't find anything really bad. There's definitely something in here. All right, tools. Okay, good. I was on the right track with that one. Some rusty old tools. Good. What do we got? Oh, it's okay. It's metal. It's heavy. Bits and pieces. More tools, maybe. Just chuck this down on the ground and have a look. Oh, parts. We got some pegs. We got some levers. We got some bar mounts. Rightio. Cool. What do I do next? Where to next with it? Do I start fixing the brakes? I guess the next thing is working out why it won't sort of, come down with the revs and whatever. I honestly think it just needs a good run, like a big long ride. That's what this the old ER5 needed. It was just, I was running rough and all the rest of it. It just needs a good ride, and I reckon this is the same. So yeah, whether we need to fix that clutch rattle straight away or not, I don't know. I think maybe just the next thing is that front brake, get that all sorted, so that we can actually get it on the road and riding and yeah, give it a solid run. anyway, that'll be in the future. This has been I don't even know, 6 months or more. I've had a year. I don't even know. I've had this bike for so long now. Just come out and tinker on it here and there. It's good fun. Rightio. See ya.